Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. This is Miss T, and welcome back to my channel, Just Live Miss T. It's been a while since I chatted with you, so I wanted to come in and just talk to you quickly about something that, of course, was on my mind. And if it can help you, I hope that you enjoy this topic. I'm going to talk about mental health and why your mental health matters. Um, if you like the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I have more videos coming to you, and I need to have your feedback on some things. So don't be afraid to let me know how you feel about these videos, okay? I don't know. I think a lot of times around this type of season, we all fall into that seasonal depression. But sometimes it can be a little bit more than just seasonal. Sometimes it can get extreme to where we feel overwhelmed. We feel like we can't or we're not in control anymore. We feel like our life is in shambles. It's falling apart, and it's really hard to put the puzzle pieces back together, you know, or to get us back together. It's really hard. So when that happens, and sometimes you just want to, and I'm going to just say me, I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say me. Sometimes I just want to go to bed, go to sleep, and sometimes not wake up to reality. Because when I wake up, I know I have to face certain things or I have to deal with certain things, and I'm just not ready for another fight for today, you know. And not physically fight, but I just mean, I'm just say, fighting life and the things that life can throw at you, you know. Fighting in order to keep myself protected, in order to continue to be peaceful or have peace. I have to fight for that sometimes. So I don't want you to ever think or be embarrassed that you would have to talk to someone about what you're going through. And for me, it's very rare that I would talk to family or friends because sometimes they just don't get it. They just don't get it. I don't care how close you are. I have one person who we parallel, our lives kind of parallel each other. We've been through the same things, experienced the same things in life. So I know that I can talk to her and she will have an understanding of what I'm going through. And I will get some good feedback from her. And she knows she can come to me, and of course we understand each other because we've experienced the same things in life, you know. So when you want to go or choose a friend, you want to choose somebody who can understand what you're going through and not be judgmental, but can offer some words of advice, some encouragement that can uplift you a little bit. Because for me, I don't always get that going to church and just sitting there and listening to the word. I don't always get that. I don't always get it from going to a motivational conference. I don't always get that. Sometimes I have to express myself. And there and I had to realize that I need to get a therapist. I need to get somebody who wouldn't be judgmental, that would just sit there and listen and offer advice if needed. And fortunately, I found someone who was able to do that. And I'm so comfortable talking with her because I think that when you have a yearning to really do something, that God is going to pair you up with the right person. I've never had to go to, I think I've only been to like two therapists in my whole life, but this particular one, it's like the first one was fine. I had no problems with her, but this second one, it was like we just I clicked with her. You know, it's like I could really understand what she was saying. So whenever I need to go to her, I will, you know, to get some adjustments going on. You know, have some she helps me get adjusted mentally. because sometimes I just be all over the place in my head, and her words of wisdom or advice helps me get things back in order again. So I don't want you to ever have the stigma that therapist means that you're this or that, that you're totally out of it. I'm gonna just say therapists really are guided. They're there to guide you in the right direction. They're not there to destroy you. They're not there to always put you on some type of medication unless you really need it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you need something to help you stabilize yourself, there's nothing wrong with that either. And don't be ashamed of it. When we need help, we know when we need help. And don't be afraid to let somebody know you need help. And like I said, I'm not talking about family. I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about someone who don't know you, that's a professional that can help you navigate through whatever obstacles you're going through in life. Okay? So, if you got the insurance, use it. Even if you don't have insurance, apply for something, because as far as I know, they take all insurances, but you're going to have to stop looking at therapy as a weakness, but look at it as being strong, because it really takes a lot of strength for you to admit that something is not going on with you right. Something is not right with you. Something is not jiving the way it should be jiving. Something is going on. And there's nothing wrong with seeking help for that. In my family, it's like, oh, they'll call you, oh, you're this and you're that. And they try to make you feel ashamed of having problems. Like, you can't solve this on your own. You got to have help. What's wrong with you? And even in the religion that I came up in, it's like we don't go to therapists or psychologists or we don't do none of that. And I'm telling you, there were people that I knew in that religion who was seriously struggling mentally, but they didn't want to admit it and they didn't want to seek help. So I encourage you to seek help. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And I enjoy every moment that I talk to my therapist. I enjoy learning something different, because a lot of times they can bring something, like my therapist could bring up a point to me that I never thought about. And I was like, oh, I never thought of it that way, you know? And it more than likely is something that I might want to apply in my life that has really helped. So don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of what people think. I'm over 50 now, so whatever people think doesn't matter to me. They're going to think what they want to think. I don't have the time to confront everybody that has an opinion about me. I don't have the time to confront everybody that has an opinion about me and correct them. I don't have that kind of time. They're going to say what they want to say. I have no control over it. I'm not going to get upset over it. I'm just going to do what I need to do to take care of Miss T, because that's all I can do in the end. Okay? Sometimes you have to say, and I know some of you may have children and you may have spouses, but certain things in life you have to walk alone. You have to walk alone on the path in order to figure out what's going on with you. And usually, sometimes your children and your spouses are not equipped to give you the guidance that you need. So, there's certain things that you just can't share with everybody, you know? You can't change people's thoughts and beliefs about you. Uh, you only in control of who you are. So I hope that helped, and I hope it gives you a little something, gives you a little hope, you know, for your mental health. And like for me, the winter months where I live is very cloudy, very dark. And when the sun pops out, I'm up, I'm ready to do stuff. But when it doesn't pop out, I just don't have the motivation to do anything. But I'm out today and it's like really cloudy today and it's morning time and it looked like it's about 6 o'clock going on 7 o'clock at night. But don't ever feel ashamed of taking care of yourself, your mental health, because in the end, you're the one. You're the one that matters, okay? So I hope that information helps you. Um, Give me some comments or suggestions, and I hope you enjoy your day, whatever kind of day it is. Find peace, find joy, you know, and do what you need to do to help yourself, okay, my friend? You take care. Bye, my friend.